This is Kathleen at My Alabama Farm Life, and welcome to my Maui vacation, part 2. My daughter rented a room at Kula Lodge. This location is known for its beautiful scenery and views off the balconies. It is also the closest hotel to the volcano crater. You can see into the valley and all the way to the coastline and up to the mountaintop. The lodge does have Wi-Fi. The beds were very comfortable and we did get a decent meal at the restaurant. We left early that morning so that we could be at the park when it opened. We went to the Haleakala crater.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. We're in Hawaii and there's a rainbow.
Big.
It is. We were only about 21 miles from the crater, but it took us a while to get there. It was very cold, very windy, and very wet when we reached the summit of the volcano. It was so windy and so cold that Aaron went back to the car, but I had to take a selfie. It said it was only 56, but it felt a lot colder. It really wasn't a good day to be up on the crater, but at least we said that we made it up there, we got pictures, and then we quickly headed back down the mountain and headed back to our next destination. But one of the cool things that we did see while we were driving around was this chukar partridge. We actually thought it was a nene, but it wasn't. Nice side shot. These are nenes. When we were finally able to get internet service again, we looked them up, and the nenes that they are talking about that are protected by the park are actually a type of goose. So we saw this little partridge. It is really cool. There is so much wildlife in this area and in this park, actually all over the island. It's hard to capture all this beautiful stuff on a silly little video.
Just try panorama.
Oh, do I have panorama?
I do.
Oh, I'm gonna have to try that. At this next overlook, I managed to get Erin to stay still long enough to get a selfie of her. The summit of the volcano was above 8,000 feet, and it's amazing how beautiful it gets when you start getting into those lower heights. So we made our way down from the volcano and started looking for something to eat for breakfast. One of Aaron's favorite places to go is called Wow Wow Lemonade of Maui. They serve a fruit bowl, they serve different kind of lemonades, and I got a mango lemonade, she got the strawberry lemonade. I again got toast and she got the fruit bowl. That was so good. We finally got into town, dropped off our rental, and took an Uber to our next destination. My daughter booked us 2 nights at the Four Seasons in Maui, and it was absolutely perfect. Now, I've stayed in some really nice hotels over the years, and this one was just absolutely beautiful. The mattresses were really soft, the room was large, it had a nice sitting area, but The bathroom was just unbelievable. Not to mention the fact that we had a espresso machine with cups, sugar, there was creamer in the refrigerator. But this bathroom is to die for. It is just beautiful. The bathtub was just beautiful. I wish I had taken advantage of it and had a nice soak. That would have been great, but really loved that shower. The patio balcony was one of my favorite spots. It was a really nice place to sit in the mornings and have coffee. We had the view of the mountain, part of the parking lot, and over the tennis courts, which was fine. Now, after having traveled all day, exploring the island for 2 days, this third day we decided just to take it easy. We actually spent our time by the pool. The beach was beautiful, but poolside they served food. So we sat by the pool, we ate, and we had a lot of water, and we drank most of the day. It was great. Now that evening we got reservations for Duo, and this is a turf and surf restaurant, and it was absolutely delicious. I got the ribeye and my daughter got the filet mignon. For our sides, we got the macaroni and cheese, which was delicious, the Brussels sprouts, and a stuffed baked potato. It was an absolutely wonderful meal. And not to mention the service. The service was impeccable. The waitstaff there was wonderful. After that wonderful meal, we went ahead and retired to our room. Sitting around the pool all day, the sun really took a lot out of us. They say the sun is different here in Hawaii than it is in Florida, for example. And when you look on a map, you can see that Hawaii is closer to the equator than Florida is. So I think maybe that's the difference. The sun is closer to the equator, therefore it burns hotter. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. But we got up early the next morning and we headed back to the port. We had to catch the ferry to Lanai, and we stopped. We got breakfast. I'm really loving these fruit bowls. They are so good. So we made it to the port. My daughter ran to go get our tickets, and before she could even get back, they started loading up the ferry. But the ferry, it's going to be for people only. They do not transport cars. If you want your car brought over to the island, you have to have it come over by barge. But we decided to sit on top. It was the end of whale season, and I didn't see anything the other day, so I was hoping that I would see something today. Well, on this trip, we did not see any whales, but we did see 3 pods of spinner dolphins. I don't think I got them on video. I have a real hard time seeing them. Their little fins are so tiny, but I did get to see some of them, so keep an eye out. I wish that I could have gotten better video, but I was doing everything on my phone camera. So just didn't really get a whole lot of stuff. That one little porpoise jumped off and I jumped up into the water and I saw him skip across the water out of the corner of my eye, but I totally miss him. And now as you can see, we're pulling into the port of Lanai. They only have one port, they only have one little airport and one small town. So, I mean, it is a small island, but I'm being told that it has some very unique features and is absolutely beautiful. So I cannot wait to explore Lanai with my daughter. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. This is my second video with my vacation to Hawaii. This was for Maui. The previous one was also in Maui, and that was the highway to Hana. So if you want to go watch that, I'll leave the link up here in the corner. So our ferry has docked and we're waiting for our ride, and I can't wait to see everything that Lanai has to offer me. So you guys have a very blessed and joyous day, and I'll see you on my next video.